So you've got a Delta faucet. It's a cartridge style. Maybe you don't know that yet because you haven't taken it apart. But you're dealing with a drip of some kind. You just can't get it to turn off. Nothing's more frustrating than that little drip late at night. That thing that wakes you up, keeps you awake, drives you crazy. Well, it can be fixed. It's really not that big of a deal, actually. And with this particular faucet, yours might look a little different, but if you determine that it's a Delta and it's a two-handle style, it probably uses either the very same internals or something really similar. So let's get it taken care of. We're going to start by removing the handle. You're going to use a hex key for this to get it just loose enough to get the handle off. There we go. Now, the top of this cap just needs to be loosened with a wrench. But before you do that, you better make sure you turn your supply lines off. Just reach under the sink, turn the supply valves off to make sure you don't blow water everywhere. And then release the pressure on the faucet by turning the handles on and then off again real quick. Now you're ready to go. Just going to grab this top cap here, get it loose. Now, that's off. This cartridge, although it might take a little persuasion, it shouldn't take too much. Out it comes. There it is. A new cartridge will come with a new O-ring, or you can reuse that one if it's operating properly. If they're dripping, it's because the spring and seats down in the very bottom, usually because the spring and seat have failed. Either the seat is worn out or the spring is not pushing it hard enough up against the bottom of the cartridge. But those, obviously both of these parts are readily available. You could just install a new cartridge with a new spring and seat and be completely rebuilt on this side. Now we're going to look down in there, double check for debris, make sure there's no pieces of anything. Occasionally the seats will literally almost explode in there and you'll have to dig some of that debris out. In this case, obviously it's new for the sake of the demonstration, so we're going to reinsert the spring and seat using the hex key to align them. Get them pushed down in their hole, just like that. Now when I reinsert this cartridge, whether it's the one you currently have or a new one, they've got these little ridges on the outside here and here. Now they line up with openings on the valve body, on the faucet body. So you press it in place, aligned the same way it was when you disassembled it. Ours was just like this. We're going to put the cap back on it. Give it a light tightening. So it really doesn't have to be crazy tight. Just enough to keep it from leaking. Now, you're ready to turn it on underneath. Double check it. Make sure you don't have any leaks from the moment you turn on that valve. Then you can put the handle on without securing it. To turn it on, move the handle. Make sure you still have no leaks. Make sure the water's running effectively the way it should. Turn it off. If everything is good, you are ready to reset the handle and get on with your day. There you go. Now go have fun with it.